Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of You Know What It Is. It's Sunday Fun Day. I'm your host, Leo Rockwell, for the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you always up to date as to what's going on over here on the channel, man. So good to see everybody out there, everybody who's in attendance. We're gonna have a good show, pretty good show today, man. We got a few things that we're gonna definitely talk about here today. So thank you guys for being here, man. Before we jump in, of course, we always do this each and every day. Of course, we want to get a couple things out the way. First off, got to start up with the Halloween. I'll tell you, the Halloween holiday initiative right now, Project Pay It Forward. This is basically us getting out there in the community. If you are out there in the community, man, make sure that you pay it forward. Give to those who are definitely in need. Make sure that you give back where it is basically needed, man. Of course, we want to actually put that out there, put that forward. Again, to those who out there are, who can't really afford to celebrate the holiday, donate, whatever canned goods, whatever, to your local Salvation Army or your local Goodwill. Here on this channel, anything that we actually get, all proceeds, super chats go towards basically paying it forward, making sure that families can have something to eat and kids can get gifts for the holidays. So that's where we're at right now. That's in the mood that we're in. And I do want to pay that forward. So it's just us in the community doing our part. So share some stories with us about what you've done in your community, what you continue to do in your community, what you do to give back to others. I do want to actually just stress that, man. Again, we're in that space where sometimes it's been hard. It's been hard for a lot of people. So we definitely want to put that forward, man. So I just want to put that positive energy out there. Hopefully we'll be able to support and give back to those who are definitely in need. Also, do want to give a shout out to the places, of course, where we get our collectible figures from, starting off with my man. You already know who it is, Ray, over there at Underground Figures. That's Underground Ray, all day, every day. Ray coming through whenever you need them. No NRD, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date as to when your figure's going to arrive or a new figure's being revealed. Create yourself an account because you never know when it might be free shipping or a discount code on the figure choice. That's my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. Also, we want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hogwarts Toys. Again, proud sponsor of everything that we got going on over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. Definitely shipping and handling is reasonable. Your one-stop shop for in-art collectibles. You can get a nice little care package. You get comic book stickers, the figure, it works. Hit him up and he'll definitely take care of you when it is definitely needed. Also, we want to give a shout out to our guy Jacob over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. Again, it's not just about figures, because he does give you the 1/6 scale figures, but it's also about source material. If you want to know where these figures come from or where they originated from, hit him up. He has the source material for it. That's my man Jacob over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. Also, we want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Modu Case Modu Space. Again, I had the mono option, but you can get the option of your choice. Just go through, peruse. There's a couple of different display options you can get, and he'll definitely take care of you as he always does, because he's that guy. He's the man, as though he always is. And also, last but not least, got to give a shout out to El Deluvial, Tina Cruz, over there on Instagram and Facebook. If you're looking to take your figure experience from here to there, with her, upscale when it comes to the rooting. Again, the experience is incredible. Hit her up and she'll definitely take care of you as she always does, forever and ever more. So let's get out here. I want to give a shout out. Let me see who we got here in the chat with us so far, man. We got my man Palo 89 is in the building. Thank you for being here, man. As always, we got Fake Poser in the building. Thank you for being here. Win Man 42 is in the building. Thank you for being here. Ken Jaro 23 is in here. Thank you for being here. My man, as always. We got my man Zakalat in the building. Thank you for being here. AJ Agrusa is in here. Thank you for being here. Gotta be Cloud Crazy is in the building. Thank you for being here. My man Roach with the Jacket. Now they're coming through with y'all like real names or whatever. It's crazy. We got my man Sterling Fine Arts in the building. Thank you for being here. As always, Kate Blitz 10 is in the building. Thank you for being here, man. As always, appreciate you. Just received my Samurai Predator figure. It's amazing. Yeah, I got mine. I took him out the box. He's actually in the display option. Well, not a display option, because we'll probably do a video on him. He's over here, man. So definitely. We got Striker 47 in the building. Thank you for being here. Mitchell Lawrence is in here with us, man. Thank you for being here. As always, Star Wars Collective is in the building. Good morning, Leon Collectors, man. Thank you for being here. Definitely appreciate it. I probably will be, I don't know, I'm probably flying Dolo for the day. I'm not really sure. Might be some people that might stop in. If not, we gonna hold it down, because this is definitely what we do. Actually, as soon as I said that, it's crazy that I said that, because the devil himself, again, man, like, always makes an appearance. You ask, be careful what you ask for, because the devil might knock at your door. Let him in. What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
Think of the devil appear.
Speak of the devil, and he will appear, bro.
I'm kind of like Candyman or Beetlejuice. I don't know. Say it once, say it twice. Third time's the charm. And remember,
X. Greetings. Yo, you know what? It's crazy. Like, just imagine like somebody look in the mirror and be like, X. And they were like, yeah, well, nothing's happening. They walk around their house and faint in the distance. You hear, my wallet, my emotion.
Oh, it'd be like a combination of Candyman and probably David S. Pumpkins, just that level of just like, what? My wallet.
Mitchell Lawrence said, he said, better the devil you know. That's a good
You're not wrong. I mean, let's face it. It's always scary when your dreams come true, though. Let's face it.
You already know, man. You already know.
How's it going?
Nah, man, it's crazy. We had like a Friendsgiving last night. At my boy Johnny's crib. Was me, Vinny, and a couple other people that went over. Man, I had one plate. My stomach was like, let me just lay back. I was comatose after that. It's like, never again. I can't do this again. But nah, we had a good evening last night. Came in today. I was like, you know what? Got up this morning. Congested, but I'm cool. I'm good, man. You already know how it is, man.
But cool.
Congested, but cool, bro. That's definitely how it is. Congested, but cool. What's going on with you? What you do so far, man?
Today or just
in the weekend in general, man.
The weekend in general. Oh gosh. Well, Friday was great because I actually went to the office. I don't normally go into the office on Friday. And I was going to the office, and one of the office assistants is like, "What are you doing here? You're not normally in on a Friday." And I'm like, "I'm here to see my stuff." Mm-hmm. Because this is my home office. My office across town, it's full of Star Wars helmets and artwork on the walls. And it got me thinking about that George Carlin skit, A Place for My Stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm gonna go see my stuff across town. And then I was just like, last night I ordered something on Amazon. I'm like, all right, let me order some more stuff. And I wake up this morning, I'm like, where the hell's my stuff? And I started So this being I call it my collection room, but actually on my app, on my phone, it's called Plastic Crack. I think I'm going to have to just rename it A Place for My Stuff, because that's
stuff, bro.
That's what it is. I mean, we talk about the stuff. Hot Toys, J&D, InArt, Jazz Inc. They tell us each week about new stuff. We get the stuff. We pay for the stuff. We unbox the stuff. We buy new cases for the stuff. We run out of room for the stuff. And funny, in that skit, he talks about, and if you run out of room, you put your stuff in storage. There's a whole industry based around other people watching your stuff. And it just got me thinking, like, oh God, he was right this whole damn time.
Your stuff.
No. Weekend is great. I went to this great art gallery across town that is brand new. And I don't remember the name of it because it's that brand new. But I had Crumble Cookie, went to an art gallery, went to a comic book shop, and talked some trash over there. Then it's been real chill. What can I say? It's been nice.
It's been luxury. That's
I was gonna say, ease into that. People are like, the holidays. I'm like, it's I don't stress over the holidays, but I had the luxury of not stressing over the holidays.
I think that's, I was telling Toya, I was like, we always have a tendency to go visit family members and stuff like that. I don't think I'm not going to do that this year.
You can go visit family members
Anytime, any day, and they're all here. So, like I said, I mean, unless I'm going up to New York and see like some family members and stuff like that, then I'm not going all the way up there. They know I never go up there unless I actually necessarily have to, and I see the majority of the summertime. So, well, mom's here, my sister's here. Like, I have my some of my relatives and friends and all that that's basically around here. I just want to be in the house. I want to wake up in the morning. I want to wake up early Thanksgiving morning, watch the Macy's Day Parade, because that's what I do every Thanksgiving. I just want to do that and watch people scramble around the house, cook, and I don't have to touch nothing. Because you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm just not. I'm not. I told Safa, her daughter, she's making cookies. You're going to make the cookies. You're definitely going to do that. I'm not doing nothing. You're making cookies and you're going to make cornbread, and everybody else the food to be, because we don't do like the traditional. We're definitely not going to do like the traditional. We're just going to have like a nice little evening, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to have the luxury of just having a relaxing holiday season, bro. That's it.
Yeah, no, people put a lot of pressure on themselves
I'm not
and
doing
not
it.
just for food, but also in terms of like gift giving and all that stuff. That's a
Not doing that.
that's a horse of a different color right there when it comes to
Yeah.
pressure. But
Mhm.
in reality, I mean, it's a day that someone said on a calendar, hey, we're going to celebrate X on this day, and you all have to lose your ever loving minds to try to find this much food on this
Mhm.
day and consume
Mhm.
this much food on this day with these people.
Mhm.
When in reality, you could do that on any random day,
day.
And if
Mhm.
Home Alone taught me anything, I'm not getting on a plane.
Nope.
I'm
Hell
not getting on
no.
a plane this time of year. No, I don't
Yeah.
like getting on planes any other time of year, let
Nah.
alone,
Nah.
what were we
Nah.
talking about last week? Or we were talking about Newark Airport.
Mhm.
Nothing against Newark Airport or, LAX, but no,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
airports,
Mm-mm.
planes.
Mm-mm.
I love waking up on Thanksgiving morning
Relax.
and I got nowhere to be.
Nowhere to go. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't do the traveling thing. I don't. There's no traveling thing happening. I think the last time I traveled around the holidays when I lived in Sydney, Australia, and we traveled back here to spend Christmas with the family. That
Hmm.
was the last time that we did it. You know what I mean? Other than that, I don't have to travel. I'm not traveling across. I'm not doing all that. I mean, thought about, we thought about during the Christmas holiday in New York, just for the kids, you know what I mean, as a gift, like do something like that.
Yeah.
But we just decided against it. It's like, yo, I just want to be comfortable, bro. We'll buy pajamas, we'll watch Christmas holiday films and stuff like that. I'll watch y'all open the gifts and we'll just do that. We're not doing anything else other than that, man. It's not
House
doing
is nice and warm. It
it.
smells of good food, and there's
Hmm.
laughter, and
Yeah,
there's just it's been
yeah,
very low key. I would say I like to keep
yeah,
things low key.
yeah.
I've been to New York on New Year's Eve, and I did it once. All right,
Hmm.
never have to do that again.
Never doing it again.
Uh, but I do like the idea of yeah, you don't have to do it on Thanksgiving. I'm having something on the day after, with friends.
Hmm.
But the idea that, as long as you do it is the thing. As
Yeah,
long as you do meet up with your friends at some point in time, as long as
yeah,
you do meet up with your family at some point in time, that is something that we should all strive to do, or your chosen family or whomever, to see
yeah,
them more often than we do. Yeah, it's nice to stay home, and it's good for your sometimes it's great for your mind and body to stay home. And trust
yeah,
me, it'll tell
yeah,
you if you need it. But then you got to get off your ass every now and then and go, we need to actually meet,
yeah,
whether it's friends or family, we
yeah,
need to
yeah,
actually
yeah,
meet in person
yeah, yeah.
because it is important at the end of the day. But
Hmm.
nah,
Hmm.
holidays, low key, chill.
Okay, bro. I'm not. If I don't have to do it, I'm not. Like that's just the way I live in that space. If it's not necessary, because and thanks for asking, Roach, for the jacket. Yeah, man, mom's just doing good. She's just relaxing. She's doing really good. I talked to her yesterday. Um, but yeah, man, like I know she's here. Like I can get up every single day and just go to her house and see how she's doing. You know what I mean? Family's there, everybody's there. I can do that. Like if I don't, the less stress, the better. Like literally, the less stress is like you said. Like people just spend so much time, back and forth to like retail locations, malls, and all that, and trying to prep and get all this food together. And it's like this grandiose thing, but I think the sentiment gets missed amongst all of that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like it really, really gets missed amongst all of that. Like sometimes people just want to meet and have simple conversation. They don't care about all the fixtures and the minutia of all that other stuff, man. They don't. Nah. Mm-mm. So yeah, nah. I'm good. I'll come. This is what I'll do. I'll come downstairs here, put on Kiss Me Some Music, and talk to my figures. Hey guys, how you doing?
We're gonna go downstairs and look at your stuff.
Yeah, I'll look at my stuff. Hey,
because that brings you peace.
What was Richard Pryor? What was the movie called? Moving or something like that? I think it was something. And he had to get all. If anybody out there knows the movie, it was Richard Pryor and his family, and he had to go get his stuff from movers who had stolen their shit. And so he brought it back. He was dressed up as Rambo and all that. He was like, "Hey, family, I found our shit. This is our shit." It's like, yo, that's the truth. This is my shit. I'm just happy about my shit. So
yes, this is
that's how it be, bro. That's definitely how it be, man. But definitely, man, thank you guys, everybody out there, for being here and stopping through. We got Brandon Salad coming through. Hola, delightful gents. What's going on with you? Agent Silver Fox coming to Scotland for Christmas. Promise to not be butt ass naked. That does.
See, I will go if the opposite is true. We need to. I have expectations.
You have expectations. You better be butt ass naked.
That's right. It's been talked up so much.
Word. You already know, man. Good. You already know, my man. Holland Toy Flicks in the building. Crispy Craig, what's going on with you? Me and my boys did New Year's in Times Square once. Never again. LOL. Huge crowds, freezing temperatures. Not a great combination. Hell no. I will never do it again. I did it once, bro. When I tell you it was you talking about cold, then you get stepped on, and then it's like trying to get out. It took us basically like 2.5 hours, bro. It was like almost the cost of traveling just to get out of Times Square, bro. Fuck that. Never doing that again. Nope. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. That's it.
Hey, I did it once, checked it off my bucket list, and I don't know how I made it in and out so fast. It wasn't fast, but yeah. I managed to sneak in. There were people who were waiting since the morning.
Yeah, nah.
And they're waiting, sitting around in like adult diapers because you didn't want to leave.
Nah, hell no. And they were there from AM, bro. People were standing out there in the morning, bro.
Yes,
early in the morning.
I don't want it that bad.
Just to have a good spot. Are you fucking for real? No,
I don't want it that bad. You gotta want it, and they wanted it, and I appreciate the commitment. But I'm like, nope, you will not find me in Times Square in adult diapers in the cold.
I'm good.
Just now. There's a better time to be had elsewhere.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. Hey, would you like? Oh no.
No.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I'll be all right.
People are like, are you sure? It's like, oh, I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm good. I'm straight. Don't worry about me. You go ahead. I'll if I find you on TV, I'll wave. This sentiment is there. I'll wave. I'll take a picture of me waving like. That's it. That's it. I don't need to be there, bro. No. I have some hot cocoa like this.
Wish you were here. It's like, you're missing out. Am I?
Bro, have a mug with hot cocoa on the mug. It says stupid fucks while you wait. Straight up. Hell no. You good. You good. I don't need it. I'm straight.
Something is just not for me. It's like cottage cheese. It's not for me. Tried it, been there, done that. Not for me.
Yeah. Missed those days when family was together and cohesiveness was pure, even with our crazy aunts and uncles. Bro, we used to get together. Our family gets together and play Monopoly. That's what we would normally do. That's all we do in the holiday seasons. And that game would last forever because everybody's cheating. So it is what it is.
So anyway, we'd eat, and then you take a nap, and then you go to other people's houses and you eat their food,
and you eat
and
their
then you take
food.
food from their house, and then you go to other people's houses and you eat their food, and then you come back with all these. Yeah, it was.
And
I don't know how they
sometimes
did it.
I'll go to people's houses so I don't know. They'd be like, "Who are you?" I'm a
You
distant
would
family member.
also,
Don't
yeah,
even worry about that.
you would show up and you're like, I'm just here for the pumpkin pie.
And
God
then,
damn it!
and
That's
then you leave, and they're like, "Did
just.
you know?" No, I didn't know. I thought he was with you. No, it wasn't with me.
He must be related to so and so. Oh yeah, so and so. Yeah, and just leave it at that.
Hell yeah.
He's
That's
related
some
to so
shit.
and so. Like, yeah.
That's some shit Crispy Craig, Holland Toy Flicks would do. Him and Docinator would do some shit like that. I can already see it. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna jump in and yeah, we got some things to talk about. Now, we finally got, of course, over the weekend on Friday, just like was predicted by our guy Ray over there at Hogwarts Toys, we did get the official prototype photos, promo photos of the Selena Kyle Catwoman from the Dark Knight trilogy as way of InArt collectibles. And I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised. Aesthetically, it looks good. Now, I was going through this, I was hoping I would see the poses that I haven't already seen. And we did get a couple of those here. Now, of course, this does not come with the magnetic base, but as you can see, aesthetically, this looks great. Like, it looks really, I mean, the likeness of Anne Hathaway is definitely there. I don't know if it comes with leather goods. It might be pleather. I'm not really sure. I got to read the descriptions. I just more so look at the pictures. But I do know that it's a full silicone body that's with this. So unless the suit itself is restricting, articulation should be pretty good with this figure. And again, like I said, the likeness to Anne Hathaway is there. The rooted hair looks great. Everything looks good so far with this figure. As far as the head sculpt, as far as again, you get poses like this. Of course, I can already imagine people are going to be putting this figure on their bat cycle. Of course, the bat pod, if you have it. We already know, very provocative individuals, Calvin. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a centerpiece for a lot of whoever's basically collecting it, and people who basically held out. If you've held out on the Hot Toys version, then your weight and your persistence in that will pay off, because this definitely does so far. Looks extremely good. It looks well. Love this pose. Love the goggles. The red, the hue that you actually get with the glasses. With the goggles itself, looks good. The infrared. Yeah, likeness is there. Always said Anne Hathaway looks like a little mouse. She does, bro. But she does have like a unique feature, and it looks, bro. She could have been an elf in Lord of the Rings, and pulled it off quite well. She could have, because
You're not
she
wrong.
has like a really, really exotic, more like a look like to her. Like, she has like, there are certain features, but definitely looks like Selena Kyle. Definitely looks like her. Again, it has the rolling eyes with the purrs. And I think it looks good. I think, for what we're getting with this piece so far, it looks absolutely fantastic. What's your thoughts on this, bro?
Well, I mean, the body on this looks incredible. I love the proportions on this. And it's one of those things where if you're going to do a figure with skin tight, apparel, you better nail the body.
Mhm.
And you better pay attention to the details. So when it comes to seams, where are the seams at? Are there seams? Are you going to do a custom body?
Mhm.
And then outside of that, you move on to, okay, the material itself, can it move? Can it
Mhm.
move
Yeah.
without ripping? Can it move without splitting? Or will it restrict articulation?
Yeah.
And if you can nail those things, then, okay, the sculpt, the hair, the accessories, all of this doesn't come with a ton of accessories. But then again, I don't think she had a ton of accessories.
She didn't.
So then I think from head to toe, this, I mean, for people who are like, I'll wait for InArt. Remember those days? I'll wait for InArt.
Yeah.
Well, if you waited for InArt and you believed, then your faith has been rewarded with a figure that is absolutely stunning. And for the price point, I mean, the fact that it's you can go and get it. It's not something that like the artisan figure, for instance, where it's like, oh my God, you got to stress about it. No, you don't have to stress
Mhm.
about it. If you
Mhm.
want it, you buy it. And if you don't, you don't. But it's
Mhm.
not one of those things that you're gonna, oh my God, I missed it because it dropped and no one told me about it.
Yeah,
No shadow drop
exactly.
here. It's like a no, here it is. Is it perfect? No. But then again, there is no figure that is perfect.
Mhm.
The crotch grabber on this, it was interesting if they decided to use a crotch grabber on it.
Yeah.
I personally would have used, I don't know how well a magnetic base would have worked for this, but
Yeah.
I think a waist grabber might be the way to go, or
Mhm.
something in the
Mhm.
back, maybe
Mhm.
magnetic, something in the back, just
Yeah.
because she's wearing all black. But
And that
then you got that silver crotch
yeah.
grabber, which thank you, Agent Silver Fox, for, for pointing out that silver, it really stands out. And then let's face it, if you made that crotch grabber black,
Yeah.
then it's gonna look like something
It
else.
blends in.
Yeah,
It
it blends in, but then it's still kind of sticking out
yeah.
there, in the
Yeah.
front. It
Yeah.
just it
Yeah.
breaks up the silhouette. It breaks up
Yeah.
the silhouette, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do think it's time we move past things like crotch grabbers, because it does. I mean, I try not to use bases when I can,
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
I think it messes up the realism.
Yeah.
It
Exactly.
messes up the realism of the figure.
Exactly.
And in this case, the one thing that breaks the realism here is that thing that's solid silver, that
Mhm.
silvery color. Because some of these poses you've got her in, I wonder if you could get her in these if it was a magnetic base.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
yeah, the one where her legs are crossed when she's walking, like those poses, that's what I think of when I think of this character.
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
That one right
But
there.
then
Yeah.
there, like if I were to pose it, I would want to pose it like this. Would she stand up though if it was a magnetic base and you did this? Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you had something in the back that was magnetic to the back and a pole that ran up and it, connected with her back, much like they did with the what was it, the Superman,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
most recent Superman. If you could do that, I think
Yeah.
that's the way to go. If you can't do a magnetic base at the feet, do it at the back, so that
Yeah.
way you don't break that realism. You don't, because that
Yeah.
crotch grabber, it is a bit. I mean, if that's the worst thing, if that's the thing to complain about in this case, then bravo in art. But it
Yeah.
is, something that I think people will have to navigate on their own if they don't, at the very least, make it black.
Yeah. I think and here's the thing. I think as it was at that point the complaining, I mean, I think with them, because they probably learned that the magnetic base, depending on the figure that you get, for instance, we already knew what it was with the Joker 2 pack, or the Joker that we actually had, where the magnetic base was a problem for people. I never used the base because I don't use bases. I'm I've diverted away from that. But I see where it was a problem for a lot of people, and maybe for them, they just felt as though that, okay, there's, for a figure like this, perfecting something like that probably wouldn't work, run the risk of it damaging if it tips over. But I agree in the sense of this, the silver one, that was probably a little mix up. They shouldn't have did that. It should be black, and like you said, it should be a waist grabber, a black waist grabber, I would actually say, or even like a magnetic option that would go behind the back that could actually hold her up. That I think that would work as well. I know for me, like sometimes what I do is I use like double-sided clear sticky tape at the bottom, just to kind of hold it and stabilize it. The only danger with that is that sometimes that double-sided sticky tape can wear off. So you would actually have to get something stronger. And there is like stronger tape that you can actually get to hold it together. But again, like, I mean, there might be other options. I'm pretty sure that people will, they have like certain levels of ingenuity that they can pull it off a certain way. Uh, but again, I'll try to do it, and I'll more so use a pose that isn't as like something like this. I don't like to really use and mimic anything else, but there's certain poses that you can get where it would stabilize well. You don't have to worry about it being too much of a problem.
Yeah.
But and you can pull it off, depending on how you actually do it. But yeah, man, this is, I already hit up Ray and told him, I said I need this.
I was gonna
This is
say, how many of them are you getting?
See, this is the thing is I have the Hot Toys version of this already. So I'm not going to get that one up. I do want to do a comparison between the two once it comes,
Mhm.
but yeah, this looks too good to pass up on. So far I'm sticking with one. Yeah, I'm sticking with one. But damn, it looks good, bro. Like it's and then we're talking about in art, bro. So and that's the question I wanted to ask you. Like, do you think that for them that they're safe in the space that they're in because right now the only licensing that they have is Warner Brothers. Of course, we know they have Wukong. They have certain licenses to certain things, but it's a small margin. They don't have to really worry about, overconsumption. You know what I mean? They don't have to worry about, you know, taking a lot on more than what they can chew. You know what I mean? They can, really focus in on these, which does warrant more, precision and they don't have to worry about deviating from detail because they have more time to work on this. Whereas Hot Toys with, the insurmountable levels of like licenses that they have and the demand that sometimes that hurts their attention to detail and stuff like that. Do you think that in art is in a position that where they can give us quality like this because they don't have to focus in on everything else? They're sticking with this particular license from right now. If something else comes on and they'll gradually make that move, but was this basically, you think this is like a smart enough strategy for them?
I do think it's a smart strategy in that they build themselves as being next level. I mean, they call themselves in art instead of Hot Toys calling themselves, toys.
Yeah.
This, I mean, building themselves, calling yourself in art, calling your, saying, hey, this is what we will deliver. Well, then, if this is what you're going to deliver, you got to consistently deliver, especially if you're still a fairly fresh company. And
Mhm.
InArt is still a fairly fresh company, but they have been gaining some real momentum with every release that they do.
Yes, they have.
They are building that reputation for
Mhm.
quality, and now they've attained. Now they're up here. They're at a level that people expect. So if they dip below, I don't know if
Mhm.
they can afford to dip below that level of quality. Yeah, there are still going to be issues that have to be sorted out. But then again, they're pushing the envelope when it comes to certain innovations. They're pushing
Yeah.
things forward. They're like,
Yeah.
well, try this. Let's try magnetic bases. Let's incorporate this kind of hair in all of our figures. Instead of a specialty figure, it's like all our figures are specialty figures. All our figures are going
Mhm.
to come with highly detailed accessories. If they have accessories, the cloth goods are going to be, you know, the details have got to be there. If you're going to have a limited number of figures, everyone has to be a banger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you have 5 figure releases, let's say, and one of them didn't quite hit the mark, well, okay, 80%. But still, you only had 5 and you managed to get 4 out of 5. That's still not great. You need to get 5 out of 5, and then people will stick with you, I think. But
Yeah.
the second you start to drop off, people are going to go, oh, I knew they wouldn't make it, which no, we didn't. We didn't know that, but I think they do still have a few things to prove.
Yeah.
And I do think that they can continue to innovate and lead the way, but if you're going to do less, it has to be better.
Yeah.
If you
This
do less
yeah.
and it's the same quality as the competition, then you're not really setting yourself apart from the competition. Do I like the fact that they do figures that other companies have already done? I don't necessarily like it when everyone's doing the same figures.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
doing licenses that other people aren't touching, which I do appreciate a lot. But when they do something that other people have tackled in the past,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
very much hold my beer kind of situation where it's like, no, no, hold my beer. Check out what we can do. And
Yeah.
then you
Yeah.
can compare them side by side. You
Yeah.
compare them side by side and see which one is the better figure.
That's the thing. And you did touch on that. That's something that whereas there is an up and down side, there's a caveat. There's always certain things because yes, they do pay attention to detail. I think the only thing that they've deviated from, like with them, Lord of the Ring. Well, no, because we have 3-0 and not 3-0, but Star Ace. Did they do it? I guess.
Sorry, I've seen some great Star Ace figures, by the way. I've seen some
Yeah,
really they're Jason and the Argonaut figures, and the Harry Houghton
yeah,
figures are
like they're
pretty damn fantastic. So
yeah, like they've done some incredible pieces, man. But again, I think the only property, like when it comes to like Wukong and stuff like that, like they're capable of doing something different. And I think that they are utilizing that where they can. They are, stepping away and saying, okay, let's, you know, try something completely different. We're not gonna, do the same old. But again, like you said, they're going to happen. And I think with both companies, because then it becomes a competition that we see that it's a back and forth. InArt may release this Catwoman. Who knows? We might get like a 3.0 version of the Catwoman. Once that actually hits with Hot Toys. You know what I mean? So we see that competition is basically the way it is between the both of them. But I was looking at this and it was like night and day. Like when we look at, of course, this figure, we see how good it looks. But then like, bro, I wanted to pull this up because I was looking at it. This is the Hot Toys version. I mean, this is the Hot Toys version. And you can see, though it looked good for what it was, you can definitely see the differences. You can see that with this, it's a beautiful figure because I have it, but you can tell the differences. But I wanted to bring this up because of the simple fact that you could even, honestly, I could use this base with the other figure. You know what I mean? If I wanted to.
Because I love this base.
Yeah, because I love the base. I love the quality of this base. And I was thinking, because I haven't used this base yet. Like I still have it in the box. I haven't used it because I have her in the back cave with, well, my version of it with the padded room with the Joker and all them. But yeah, you could definitely still use this base. But you can see the differences between the suit, the design and everything, how much of a difference it is between that one and of course this one right here. So obviously
that one looks like a person.
Yeah,
this looks like a person. It looks like a person. It stands like a person.
Yes.
The other one looks like a really good toy.
It looks like a really good figure. You know what I mean?
This one looks like a person.
Yeah.
The other one looks like a really good toy.
Yeah.
Both have their merits. This is just, at least from the photos, until we see it, side by side comparisons. But for right now, from just going on what I can see, this figure looks to be superior to the one that was released by Hot Toys.
Jake asked a question, genuine question for community. Are we not yet tired of Nolan's Bat trilogy? No shade.
I was tired of this a long time ago. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this.
Yeah, I mean,
oh god, I'm so tired of seeing this.
Yeah,
because we keep seeing the same damn thing. It's like we were just looking at Hot Toys version of this. Now we're looking at InArt's version of this.
Yeah,
one of these days we might look at InArt's version of Bane and compare that to Hot Toys version of Bane. Oh god.
Yeah.
But I understand. I mean, those are good films. Those are really good films, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, right now I kind of want to see a little something else. Mm-hmm. Hell, if these people were talking, if they were talking about like 66 Batman, that would be something. But the fact that Hot Toys is kind of going in a different direction with theirs, they're giving us comic book characters now. They're giving, Dark Knight Returns, the Killing Joke Joker. If they were to go down that line, then I think that would give us something else to break this up. There's certainly a market for this. The people who really, really want the very best of the best when it comes to the Nolanverse. The Nolanverse didn't really hit with me just because when I think of Batman, I don't think of the real world. Yeah. And the Nolanverse brought the characters into the real world and did a great job with that. It's just, that's not quite what I go to Batman for, but then you have people who want the 66, you got people who want Batman the Animated Series and that stylized version. You got the Arkham series, the Arkham Knight games and Arkham Asylum and all that stylized. You got the comic books, you got the Burtonverse, you've got the Snyderverse, you've got the Schumacher-verse. Pick your poison when it comes to what kind of Batman, what flavor of Batman you want.
Yeah, I think honestly, bro, like I say this not as because I'm a Batman fan. All right, everybody knows I'm a Batman fan as well. But what I worry about is with the different companies, different IPs, even in the cinematic experience where everybody is so focused in on just Batman because it's a hot commodity, like the oversaturation takes the thrill out of the character, the mystique out of the character for me. And even being a comic book fan, it's like sometimes those cinematic influences drip over into the comics. And that's my fear, is that it dictates what I'm reading on the pages, on the color pages in general. So that's, again, that's where I kind of get tired. I mean, listen, my least favorite Batman is Nolan Batman. I mean, I make no apologies for that. But my favorite rendition of Joker is, in a sense, the Nolan Joker. With Heath Ledger. You know what I mean? I thought he was, and for the most part, I thought that Anne Hathaway portrayed Selena Kyle really, really well. Of course, my favorite, I have two favorite Catwomen of all time. That's, Eartha Kitt, of course, and Michelle Pfeiffer. You know what I mean? I think Michelle, captured a level of Selena Kyle that was incredible. But I think that Eartha Kitt, I mean, of course, it's just Eartha Kitt. Like, she just brought her own mystique and style to it. It was the allure of that character. But again, I have, I honestly, an unpopular opinion, I know it's going to be for everybody, I was disgusted at the Penguin. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take the part, bro. It was disgusting, bro. Like when he was eating the fish. They made that character so fucking disgusting, bro. And I was like, oh man, like I can't.
Just running around that dirty onesie in the sewer.
Bro. I found this so hard to watch. Even though I said Danny DeVito put on a masterful performance, I just couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't. But of course, Michael Keaton is going to always be my Batman, but an actual version, I think, when I'm looking at Batman on screen, the version of Batman, especially when it comes tactical fighting style, shit like that, Ben Affleck did his fucking thing. And that one scene, it was all I needed. And that shit was dope. So there's different pieces that you can take from each individual universe to kind of tie and say they have their relevance and they have a place. It's just that I worry about the oversaturation. That's the only thing that I'd say, especially when there's so many other heroes out there.
Other heroes, so many other villains. I mean, where the hell is my Kite Man?
Yeah, bro.
Where is my Kite Man? Damn it! Where's my Kite Man? Or hell, there's a whole rogues gallery. A whole damn rogues gallery. There are so many books to pull from.
Yeah.
And we keep getting, the same villains on repeat.
Yeah.
Which, in the films, we keep getting the same villains on repeat. And I get it. The Joker is the role of a lifetime. It really is. You look at some of the, amazing performances, and I could think of three. Nicholson, Ledger, and Phoenix.
Yeah.
But then also I could think of four actually, because Mark Hamill.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like when you think about the Joker, the Joker basically becomes his main whatever. But if you think about the fact that we've only got Ra's al Ghul in the cinematic universe once, animation is something completely different. But one version of Ra's al Ghul, or a notable version of Ra's al Ghul on screen. And there's a lot to go down. He has a whole rogues gallery of, when we talk about Hush, when we talk about, you know what I mean? There's so many different characters and villains that we can tap into, you know what I mean? But yet we're sticking with the same back and forth between two individual characters. And that's why I'm like, the oversaturation. And like I said, normally what happens is what they do is the comics, or I don't know if it's just basically because it's written in stone that this is what they have to do, is they're going to take reference of what they see on screen because they think it's the popular choice. And sometimes it's not. That's why right now I'm enjoying what I'm getting from the Absolute universe when it comes to Batman, because you're flipping the whole thing on its nose, because he's a reckless version of Batman who's been dominated by a certain particular character. If you haven't read the books, you wouldn't really know. And again, he relies, it's not just about him being, have a contingency or basically always being ready. No, in this universe, he has to rely on others around him, even though he tries to say he doesn't, but he needs them because he's a reckless version of Batman and still coming into his own. He wasn't this rich billionaire boys club cat, whatever. No, his parents were teachers, his parents were, whatever. And I love that absolute version of Batman, even though he's like almost 8 feet tall. He's a big ass boy, he's a brawl, he's like almost 7 feet, bro. But still, I love that version. I love that they flipped it. They take it and say, you know what, we'll give you something completely different, which I love that aspect of it. The movies tend to kind of borrow from each other. It's the brood, it's the tortured emo type of personality and shit. And it's like, okay, I get it, but also you're taking away from how intelligent, how much of a detective, how smart he is. It's not just about the gadgets, but he is smart and he's aware of his surroundings. There's so much more to tap in than Bruce Wayne. You haven't done this. And how often have we gotten a Robin on screen?
Yeah. I mean, give us Robin.
Yeah,
Hell,
bro.
let's get into Red Hood. Let's get into, we're Jason Todd. Let's get into all these, all the different Robins, Nightwings and all this other stuff. Where's Batgirl? Where's the rest of the Bat family, so to speak? And someone mentioned the Pattons in Batman. I really loved what they were doing with Pattons, because that actually did show him doing detective work.
Yeah.
He actually did have to do detective work.
Yeah.
And anytime Batman does detective work in a Batman film, I'm like, oh, good. Yes, he is the world's greatest detective, after all.
Yeah.
And here he is doing detective work to put the clues together. His toys are one thing, his gadgets are one thing, his vehicles are one thing, the costume is one thing, but really he's the world's greatest detective, and that's the thing that serves him best.
Exactly, bro. So anyway, man, I will, I'm definitely going to get, with that said, I'm definitely going to get this figure. I can't wait to see how it's going to turn out, but let me know in the chat if you guys are going to actually get, if you're going to go after it. I definitely would like to know. You know what I mean? But let's see where it goes, man. I mean, I think next up they will end up giving us a 1/6 scale version of, I already know that's going to come pretty soon, of the Christian Bale version. We're going to see that no question soon. I just hope if they do it, they do the Batman Begins. That one, that I because we need a better fucking suit. That one that we got from Hot Toys was trash. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about this here real quick, man, because of course, finally, bro, for those who were basically looking for the 212th Attack Battalion Clone Trooper, it's now made his debut after how many years, bro? How many years has Cody been rolling around without his fucking battalion? Him by his fucking self, bro. They just showed no love to the 212th, bro. What X? Why do you think after all these damn years, bro, it's not like you needed a fucking sculpt for this figure, bro? Like, are you for real? Why did it take so long for us to get the Attack Battalion, bro?
I think clones is one of those things that they could drip feed us for the next 10 years and we still wouldn't have all the clones that exist. We still wouldn't have all the battalions that exist in all the different variations and whatnot. Like, you look at Clone Wars, whether it's the cartoon or you look at, Calvin's behind.
Oh, he's in?
Yeah. You look at Clone Wars or you look at the prequels, there's a lot there, especially if you're looking at Clone Wars. Yeah. And you look at the background, how many different kinds of clones are there? If you could have just a collection of clone troopers and you would have a massive collection of clone troopers, regardless of whether you did two at the rule of two. You could do one of each and still have an impressive flipping display of clones. They're called clones for a reason. There are a lot of them. And you could drip feed these and just drop them in and out, here and there, and maintain a level of excitement over a long period of time for Star Wars collectors. All of a sudden their ears perk up again when we get the Wolf Pack. All of a sudden, ears perk up when we get 212. Hell, if they were to come out with another set of 501st, people who got that Anakin Skywalker that came out earlier this fall would now have some 501st to go with that Anakin Skywalker. So I think if anything, it's just, hey, not to say it's break glass in case of emergency, but it is like we haven't released any clones in a hot minute. Let's show our clone collectors, our prequel fans, some love. Mm-hmm. And here's some clones. And you're right, it's not a heavy lift, and that's, I think the mortar the mortar thing on his back is, I think it's a reuse from the artillery trooper from The Mandalorian. Mm-hmm. And it's cool. It's great to have. But no, I think it's too heavy of a lift to repaint these clones. I think it's a damn shame that you just can't buy shinies.
Yeah.
And repaint them on your own.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a no-brainer to just sell shinies. But you remember when those came out, they sold out and they haven't been re-released.
Yeah. Like that's the thing, bro. I mean, it baffles me how now, after such a long period of time, now we are getting this figure. You know what I mean? But like you said, it's a way for them to kind of expand on it, to have us wait for a long period of time, before it does see its release. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a way for them to say, you know what? We'll give you time. You know what I mean? We'll give it time, type of situation. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just exhaust it. We know that people want it, but we'll just give it to you at our own time. You know what I mean? So, real quick though, before we move forward, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, real quick, fresh off his press tour. If you haven't known, Calvin did release an album just a few years ago, about a year ago, Booty and Shea Butter. He just came off a tour right now. He's been touring overseas. You know what I mean? He just, fresh off his tour, he wanted to pop in and say, "What's up, man? What's going on, man? What's up with you, Calvin?"
I'm glad I heard your intro as I was walking out the door, because I just said I'm gonna pass this trooper talk and go grab something to eat real quick. But I literally heard you drop the octave, and I was like, "Oh, he must be talking to me now." So let me.
What's going? Hey, Calvin, real quick, bro. We'll because I don't want to do this, bro, because we have you in here.
We got Pinky after me now.
let's go over here real quick, because what are your thoughts now that we have all these pictures here of Selena Kyle from the Nolanverse? What's your thoughts on this, bro?
She's gorgeous. I'm loving the silicone body that we're gonna get with her. I think she's gonna be able to do all the poses that everybody complained about the Hot Toys version. I'm just glad that I've got options to wherever I want to put her in the collection, and I don't have to worry about bending her over on top of the Bat Pod, since I already have that statue. So I've got freedom to do whatever I want to do with it. I heard the discussion about the bases. Luckily, you guys are on the East Coast. We've got earthquakes here, so I pick and choose when and where I use them, but typically I use them just because I hate coming back in the room and seeing somebody's face planted down in the case. So
yeah.
But no, she's gorgeous. I'm just waiting for my plastic crack dealer to get back to me about the figures and what the down's going to cost and what the total cost of it all together is going to be.
And that's my question, bro, because the lack of accessories, which mainly, bro, she has nothing but hands, a pistol, and a stand.
Don't forget the hills.
And well, yeah, what I mean, like, but we're talking about just the lack thereof of accessories and of course the mask. If you had to put a price on this, what do you think it would be?
It's still rooted hair, right?
Yeah, rooted hair, silicone body, of course.
350, 400. It's gonna be in that range still, probably.
Yeah, 350.
I'm hoping on the lower end, but
Yeah.
I'm just giving myself a projection, but we normally put it down anywhere from 90 to $100 down. So then just cover shipping when it comes up. So shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
But we just talked to him on Friday night. So he was supposed to get with the powers that be, I believe, by Tuesday to get back to us. Because I know the official orders go up on Friday, Black Friday. Yeah.
So,
he typically gets a jump on it and likes to do things a day or two earlier with his window, because he likes to do first batch for his orders.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'll know by Tuesday at best. I'll probably get what the over under is on this. But,
yeah, definitely.
And again, thank you for that. That movie helped me over. I was stuck up in Oakland the other day, so appreciate it.
Did you watch it?
Oh, did you not see my messages? I was like, we just met her, and then I was like, hello, nurse.
Right, I told you, bro. I told you, once you see it, you won't unsee it. This is like, okay.
The funny thing is, I've seen the movie before. I don't think I ever watched it all the way to completion and finished it, but completely put Josh Gad in a whole different light for me watching that movie with him.
Yeah.
In it, so. But
yeah, he's funny as shit, bro.
Good film. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely a great film. But yeah, man, I wanted to get your take, definitely on that thing, and I didn't really ask the price.
Look at them lips.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, bro. Like I said, I mean, I think that they nailed, and I did show like a picture of the Hot Toys version, which I do have, but I think, like X said, this is a person versus what we got from the Hot Toys version, which is an action figure, which is more of a figure, like a really, really good figure. So that was a good way to paint it. Like, that's the way. Whereas this looks exactly like a person. You know what I mean? Like a person posing. So, definitely you're getting what you want, from that. But I already know, Calvin, you're not a clone collector, so you're not.
I'm gonna make a couple of eggs. I'll be back. I really just wish to get in from work, and
go do what you gotta do.
I sat down and logged in. You hit this, I was like, oh shit, I'm going downstairs.
Go get you some eggs, bro. We'll talk to you in a little bit. X. I here's the thing. Like, I told myself that I limit myself when it comes to clones. You know what I mean? But we're talking about Cody's battalion, and we're talking about Obi-Wan's, squad. So I'd be remiss if I didn't. You know what I mean?
I mean, execute order 66 on this. I think you should. I mean, if you have a Cody, I mean, it's gonna look amazing on the shelf. It's just gonna look amazing on the shelf, and it depends on what kind of setup you've got, because it's like having one stormtrooper. It's like, well, when do you ever see just one stormtrooper hanging out? You usually see two or three, and the more you have of them, the better it looks. And the fact that these have that pop of color, they've got the weathering, they've got all these great accessories, and I mean, if they give us a clean version of Obi-Wan, that would be something else. I mean, I know we got the very dirty General Kenobi last month. But if they give us a clean version of Obi-Wan, you could have, clean version of Obi-Wan, or hell, you could have that Obi-Wan that came with the Tartakovsky, armor. You could have that Obi-Wan posed with this. There is so many different options, and that's the great thing about it. And I think the more clones you have, although you don't have to have a ton of them, you could have 2 or 3, and it's going to look fantastic. You could have Cody and 2 more, or the Airborne and this, and you're set. You're good.
And I forgot about
one more later on down the line. Hey,
I definitely forgot about the Airborne, bro. I did. I forgot about the Airborne Trooper.
It's just such a fun design, and I think, I mean, it's the the Purge Trooper, but the helmet at least is the Purge Trooper helmet that they use later on. But I think oh my god, it comes with the Gatling gun. Just having all of these, if you had, and you get to choose between phase 1 or phase 2. So do you want it to be phase 1? Do you want it to be phase 2? We're talking Tartakovsky. You want to go that route? You want to go Clone Wars? You want to go Revenge of the Sith? Or do you want to switch it up? Because guess what? You can. If you've got all these parts you can mix and match.
You have options.
With your clones. You can switch out your display depending on how you're feeling. Depending on what comes out later on down the line. Because maybe some vehicle or some creature, maybe that creature that Obi-Wan, rides and episode 3 comes out, And all of a sudden you're like, I want to build a display of X or Y, or maybe they give us some kind of weird droid from Revenge of the Sith or from Clone Wars, the tactical droid or something like that. I don't know. And it's episode specific. And you're like, I really wish I could recreate this scene from this episode of this show or this film. And the opportunity comes up.
Yeah. MC Spank Master Calvin. What the hell? Oh man, is incredible.
This might be the most toyetic thing that Hot Toys is doing right now is the clones.
Yeah.
Because of all the accessories you're getting with it,
Yeah, definitely, bro. But no, I mean, I think it's going to be hard to say no when it comes to this piece, because it's again, I have Cody and I've been waiting, to have him with his own battalion. I live by rule of two, so I'll probably get 2 of these and call it a day. But the question is, do I need, when we're talking about this, do I need the deluxe at all? Is that favorable? Is that something that I would need to have in the collection? Or can I go with just, the standard version? Because I don't necessarily need to get the Gatling gun. I mean, I don't necessarily need to have the, bazooka with it, but it looks good. You know what I mean? So I guess that's where I got to kind of fall in line.
Well, how many are you thinking about getting?
Just 2.
Because if you're getting 2, I would get 1 standard and 1 deluxe.
See, there you go trying to.
That way, again, going back to what I was saying earlier about options.
Yeah, true.
You would have the options. Now, if it's something you're like, I'm never going to use this, then save yourself the cash.
It's true. It's true.
Save yourself the cash. But I mean, what's the cost difference? Is the question I have. Let's see. So the figure normally, $225 for the collectors.
Mm-hmm.
Deluxe is about what? Deluxe is $270. So $225 versus $270. What the heck?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Yeah, what I mean?
$225 is what I expect for a clone. $225 is what I expect for a clone. It's what I expect for a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Anything above that, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you? There are no head sculpts, especially if there are no head sculpts.
That's a jump, bro. Like that's a jump. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And then when you think about tariff fees and taxes and all that,
is it
that collector's edition?
$45
more? Yeah, collection edition is looking really well for me. It's looking good for me, bro.
Okay, so if you're like, I might use it, I might not. I would say if you're willing to play it safe, 1 collector's edition, 1 deluxe.
Yeah.
Or hell, if you're like, no, I'm never going to use these other, accessories. I'm never going to part them out. I'm never going to switch it up. Then 2 of the collector's editions, boom, I'd say save yourself the cash, because something else is going to come down the line that's going to say, hey, pony up the cash, in which case $45 here, $35 there, tariff fees here, tariff fees there. It all starts to add up.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, I might, you know what I mean? Because there's ways to do it. There's points to use. So I might get a deluxe and get a regular version, just, like people were saying, the artillery, the different looks, the different weaponry. You don't have 2 of the same, you know what I mean? So it would make sense. I could definitely do something like that. We'll see.
It is a way to break it up, I will say, because again, going back to what we were talking about earlier, they are clones. Clones are all the same, but if you want to make them stand out and differentiate them on the shelf and add a bit of spice, give one a big ass gun.
Makes sense.
And give one a different kind of gun, and a different kind of, so then it does break it up a bit, because you would, in a battalion, you would have people with different weapons. So
makes sense. Yeah. That does make sense. That there's a point. There's a point to be had there. So I get it. I completely understand.
Execute pre-order 66.
Execute pre-order 66, man. Let's jump into this here. Of course, people who are going after this, remember, it is currently, we're talking about where it's at the moment, and it's coming soon. If you haven't already RSVP'd it, Now the 77, which was the talk, and here's I want to stress this for the people who are out there watching right now. I want you to err on the side of caution. And the reason why I say this is what I would do is tomorrow I would be up as early as you possibly can and just keeping an eye on it. Set your notifications. If you don't already have the SMS set up on for your notifications, do it. Because that's how I knew that the 77 dropped. Is I got an SMS text about it. And that's when I went in and I pre-ordered it. So if you're going after the 78 and you want this particular version, if you have it RSVP, set up all types of notifications for it, because I cannot promise that this won't be a phantom drop. And this is why I brought it up last week when Jay and I basically did the live show for the corner. I was like, I got a strange feeling, especially for that 77, that they were going to do a phantom drop. And Lord behold, the very next effing day, they did a phantom drop on it, bro. So if you were going after this, I am telling you, I want to stress this. Keep an eye out on it. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, nah, it's a pass for me. It's a hard pass, easy pass, this, that, and that's cool. Because you're making more spaces for people like me who actually want this version. So please don't get it if you don't want to. But I have the 77 already pre-ordered. The 78 I definitely have to have in the collection because it looks absolutely fantastic. So please, for the love of God, make sure that if this is something that you want, that you are keeping an eye out on it. We talked about this briefly last week, bro. I am a 78 and a 77 fan. I am a child born in 73. These were spectacles in my eyes, seeing it on the screen of one of my favorite superheroes, which is Spider-Man. Look at that box.
I love that box. Damn.
I love the box because it's a throwback, bro. I love the throwback. I love how the detail is on it, the exclusive look on that. I love the figure. I love how the colors do pop. This is how I remember Spider-Man from the pages of the comics, how I used to draw my Spider-Man, how the colors used to absolutely pop. I love these figures. I love the 77. I love the 78. So yes, I'm going to definitely go after the 78 as well. I know this isn't basically your wheelhouse of where you would want to get this, but what do you think, bro?
I mean, I love the 78 only in that it's just absolutely wild. Everything about it is wild. Bro. There are flying cars. There's mechs and Zords, and there's mystical bracelets, and there's just alien spaceships, and I think there's a gun, the Tommy gun, I think.
Yeah, the Tommy gun.
I'm just like, I watched a few episodes of it a few years back. I'm like, what is happening? But at the same time, I'm like, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. And I could definitely see after, I was in Japan last month, and I could definitely see exactly why they would do what they did with it, because I'm like, yeah, they take everything and just make it amazing. The Japanese do. They're like, you know what, we're gonna do you one better. He's gonna have a flying car. But this is a snapshot in time for people. This is, and I think Phantom Drops, they make things exciting. You can't always get what you want. At the same time, I was reading in the comments, some individual said, well, this is the figure I've been waiting for 45 years. And then you go and, be sneaky about it. It's like, well, okay. And one person in the comments was like, when does this drop? And then the following comment was, about an hour ago. And that was the 77, of course. We're talking about the 77. When, someone was talking about that, but when does it drop? It's like, it dropped an hour ago. It's like, oh, I could just feel the disappointments and the heartbreak. Because these are something, it's a deep cut for some people, but other people, it's absolutely their childhood. I would love it if this was something that they made the right amount of. What the right amount is, I can't tell you, but you sold out 600 of these in under 10 minutes.
Under 10 minutes, bro. It was probably like 10, 15 minutes that they sold out of that 78. I mean, it's 77.
So yeah, it's probably something that you should make a few more of, just to give people the opportunity to get it. And if they're testing the waters, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not just creating panic and trying to say, oh my god, here, you either got it or you didn't. Isn't that exciting? It's like, actually, that's it's exciting if you got it.
Yeah.
It's always exciting with exclusives if you got it.
Yeah.
But if you missed out on it, imagine if you're not glued to your phone, you would not know that this, imagine you check social media every other day, or you check it once a day.
You would have no idea.
Yeah, you have no
idea. You couldn't even fathom that this basically dropped, bro. And that's
now you and I are lucky because we have a Renz Talentino in our lives.
Oh, Renz I got a Yomo, I got a Renz Talentino, I got a Dockinator. You know what I mean? Like, they're my Dakota rings, bro. Like, straight up. Like, when you have them, like, they always let you know when something is dropping. That's it. It's like a alarm system goes off. Bing, 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 bing. If I get a notification from Renz Talentino at exactly 2:30 in the morning, or if I wake up at like 5 and there's something there, you know what I mean? Movie Cannon, another individual that I can get stuff from.
Very much so. Movie Cannon. Absolutely.
Yeah, Movie Cannon, bro. Like, he'll come through, and he's specific. He specializes in links. The specificity of these individuals. He'll be like, yo, if you don't have the link, I will find it for you. I have a special set of skills. Don't make me use them. Gio will be like, I have a special set of skills. Do not make me use them. Shout out to the Movie Cannon. But that's what I'm saying. When you have these individuals, bro, like, they always tend to let you know when you know what I mean, when something, if there's anything I need to know. And trust me, if there's anything I need to know about the Predator, bro, shit, Dockinator, bro, he knows
between Dockinator and Maz. I don't know,
bro. Dockinator knows the snacks, the next year snacks, the bootleg snacks, the snacks in 2099.
Knows about it before it happens. He can see things before it happens.
He sees it basically before it happens. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you get, but this is why I specify with a lot of people. Please set your notifications, especially if these are some of the pieces that you want, because you never know. You know what I mean? We talk about the family drops, and again, this is something that I have wanted, and I'm right there, bro. This is a figure literally that I have wanted all of my life since you might as well say since 77, since 78. This is a figure that I have wanted all my life, that I had to basically subjected to getting that bootleg version that did not move, that just had a grappling hook that just stood like this the entire time. Like, this is the figure that I want. Like, Batman is to Calvin, Spider-Man is to me in my lifetime. And the colors on this pops, bro. It just pops. Like, it's a glorious looking figure, bro. The more I look at it, it's just like, yo.
You got one of these?
What'd you say?
You got one of these?
Do I have that? I got one. I do you one even better, bro. I do you one. I have one of those. I have one of those attached to a tray that has like a little popcorn thing in it as well. I have a Spider-Man 10 lunchbox with the thermal in it, with the 3D version of Spider-Man on the front. I have a Spider-Man beanbag. I have a Spider-Man poster 3D basically that sits in the back. I have a Spider-Man video game controller. I have my original 112 Spider-Man figures.
I got the controller downstairs.
Yeah, exactly.
PS5 covered, no trip.
Exactly. I got a Spider-Man.
Only Spidey head around here, Pippin.
I got a Spider-Man welcome mat.
It's
a matter of fact, how about let's go even further? I got my Spider-Man underoos. Can you say that you got those? No, I got that. Me. See, I'm the one that got all that. I'm the one.
100% Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation 5, though. I did 100% that game.
Yeah. You have underoos with your name on it?
I'm sure I do somewhere.
Not you, him. He's the one
Oh.
Damn.
I see what you did there. I probably have underwear with your name on it, Calvin.
Exactly. See?
He said, show the
Wow.
under rules. Leah, we need proof. All right, watch. Be careful what you ask for, bro. I just got to make sure ain't got no doodle stains in the motherfucker. I'm just playing. Ain't got no doodle. I'm just playing. I don't no damn doodle. But yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, man. Like, I am a fan. So, of course, and I hope they give us the Electric Company version, bro, because that version was dope as well. So, but no, again, Phantom drops. People who are actually going to get this, be aware. And again,
make friends. Make friends. Like
make friends.
All these people out in the community, make friends.
Make
they will have your back.
Make friends. Don't make the same friends I got, because I'm telling you, if y'all take Gio away from me, if you take Yomo away from me, if you take Renz Talentino away from me, if you take Docinator away from me, we're gonna have some fucking problems. Get your own set of friends. Leave mine alone, damn it. Get your own. You got to get your own. Cal, remember that BET commercial back in the day? Dude was like, "No, my brother, you got to get your own." Hell yeah. I forgot, Calvin. Do you remember that commercial, bro? Do you?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Do you
yeah. I was laughing. Sorry, I'm chewing here, but yeah, I remember that.
Okay. There
That
you
shit
go.
was funny. I laughed initially. My bad. Hey, I'm hungry. I've been up since 5. I went to work real quick and came back.
Yeah, Doctor, they said I got enough boot to go around. Hell yeah, man. But yesterday, man. Oh, Agent Silver Fox secured the figure yesterday. If you don't get it, I'll FaceTime you, bro, so you can live through me. Hell no. See, that's the thing. A lot of people did get this early and they went through Tim Cent or they went overseas to get it. Nah, I can't. As much as I would want to.
I played the patience game these years.
Yeah, I played a long game, bro. The patience for me is just definitely where it's going to be at, man. I would, but nah, I'm smooth. I'm definitely smooth on that. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying, what's up to Gio?
Oh yeah, what's up, Gio? Now this was the 78, of course. I mean, no, 77, and this was what I was talking about with the Phantom drop. This basically dropped the day after its release, and again, like, nobody knew that this was coming. You know, there was no type of, I mean, you didn't know that it was going to drop on that day until it actually happened. But again, I'm glad that I was able to get my hands on it. Definitely a beautiful piece, and I just want to complete the cycle. I want this one and I want the 78. So definitely I am going to be one of the ones that's going to try to get his hands on this as soon as possible. And hopefully I do. But yeah, this is a fantastic piece. I mean, with the 78, that is. But the 77, yeah, I'm so glad that I was able to get this remarkable piece. I know a lot of people are like, you know, it's before their time, they can pass on it, but me, it is a hell no. So I'm excited about having this.
You're an elder statesman, just like how you just threw a thermos in my face.
Bro, shit, I'm trying to tell you, bro, like anybody who had a 10 lunchbox with a thermal, because here's the thing, bro, every school year your mom would get you a new lunchbox before they basically switched the tin can to like the plastic with the thermal in it, bro. I hated that one. I had the
10. I know I had a lot of plastic ones when they transitioned, but I'm sure I had a 10.
Bro, I had the 10. I had the Incredible Hulk. I had Spider-Man. I had Darth Vader. I had all the 10 ones every year. Yeah, definitely, bro.
I mean, we're all on one accord with this one. You know, me and you.
Yeah.
You know,
you already know.
That one.
You already know. Yeah, with the is that the one from Celebration?
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, with the socks and everything, bro.
Especially limited edition socks inside. Yes.
Hell yeah. Sorry about that, X. You had to be there, bro, to get that. I know, man. Next time, don't worry about it. But moving on now. Let's jump into X and more of X and Calvin's realm. My realm too. But I just had to, you know what I mean? I had to, my emotions were high for that Batman. I mean, for that Spider-Man. But this right here, we can all agree. Come on, man. Coming home. Cannot wait. This looks absolutely fantastic. That Keaton Batman Returns. Come on, man. Like, it gets no better than this, bro. Besides the cape. I mean, I'm probably have to get like a different cape. But other than that,
I put my order in.
You already put your order in?
I need to do that too, which is so sad. I'm like, why do I need to do this?
Yeah.
Why do I need to fix the Batman? The Batman should come perfect. Why do I need to? I had to replace the mouth plate. I didn't have to, but I replaced the mouth plate and the cape on the 89.
Yeah. I didn't replace the cape because I was like, you know what, fuck it. He's right on top of the Batmobile. I'm straight. You know what I mean? But I know I will probably have to. Calvin, you said you put yours in already?
Yeah, like 4 days ago.
Where did you get the Jackson Jew or you get another one?
Another one.
Hold up. We got somebody else in the back, man. You probably won't notice him because he doesn't look the same anymore, man. He just doesn't look like me. He went from Costa to Castifio. That's his new name, man. What's going on, Costa, man? How you doing, bro?
Hey,
Hoffman.
Wait. Should I take the glasses off? Is it like a Clark Kent thing? Do I?
Castifio, man.
Costa. Who was the other person? Oh crap! What'd you do with Costa?
What'd you do with Costa? What's he at? Castifio.
Peekaboo. I see you.
Castifio. He went from Costa to Castifio real quick.
Oh.
I was gonna say, how many pairs of glasses do you? Never mind.
I've got like glasses like these go on my Meta glasses, so I can film and actually watch what I'm cutting or soldering or whatever.
Yeah.
So those are cool.
Yeah, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Nothing. I was in the middle of editing and I needed a break.
Wow.
I was like, oh shit. I forgot that there's a live stream going on, so let me join in.
Before we get to you, man, shout out to the new member, my man Dave Anderson, 9415. Thank you for becoming a new YouTube member, man. You in the right place, especially if you want smooth motherfuckers like Calvin, if you want a therapist like X, and if you want Castifio. You are in the right place. Thank you for being here, man. It's always
quick question.
Yeah.
When did they change the format on all of our names in the chat?
I don't know, bro. Like, it's for some reason the names have changed. It's coming up that way with the new, and I don't know if it changed because of StreamYard, the way they're doing things now. It's just fucking weird. Like, it's weird.
I noticed that a couple weeks ago, and I thought it was just something for the moment. Then I realized it's for everybody. I thought it was just for mine, and I realized everybody.
Nah, it's for everybody now. I don't know if there was an update that changed everything. It's stupid.
I think it's just like whatever your at is now, that's what they do.
Right.
Yeah. So I got lucky. I have at Pop Culture Living Room and not at Pop Culture Living Room 279532 hut.
So it just comes up definitely that way. You're good to go. Costa, are you getting this Batman, man?
Oh yeah. It's I had them pre-ordered for a while. I haven't decided on the cape yet. I have a Jackson for the I have the DX09.
Yeah.
I had the new one on pre-order, but then I saw it in person at NYCC that year that we all went, and I was like, do I need another one? Nah. So I let that one go, and the one the DX09 looks fantastic with the Batmobile up there. So, but I am excited about this one, and that geez, the Bruce Wayne head sculpt.
Bruh.
I'm like, it puts the 1.0 to shame. It puts the Mars Toys to shame. It I don't know what they did, how they updated it. They need to do that on every single head sculpt that they decide to put out, and not just play around. So yeah, I'm like, do I take this Bruce Wayne and stick it on the Mars Toys tuxedo, which I'm thinking about doing, or do I do it like this?
Oh yeah, man.
That's my plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
I just moved my tuxedo
Like you
around the other day. I didn't think about that, but that's a good idea.
That's a dope idea, bro.
So and I don't. Does this one even? This one doesn't come with glasses. So you have the Mars Toys glasses that you can just pop on. I think it'll look so good. It'll look so good, and I'm excited for this.
Constant be coming in dropping jewels. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to, bro. See, that's I don't have that one, but I do have, because I think there was like as a matter of fact, I still have it on order. I had to pay it off. I think I do.
What is it?
It was just the tuxedo itself that I can use, that I can actually use on a body, and I can use that head sculpt. So
I'm sure Topo Topo will do one just to have the tuxedo if they don't have one out already. Because like this one right here is a Topo from for the Kane head sculpt, and I love it. So I'm not sure if the Mars Toys, the head sculpt will be compatible with the joint on the Mars Toys. That'll be interesting to see, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, you can definitely make it work.
Make it fit.
Yeah.
Nah, the only frustrating thing about it, and like I said, a lot of us, some of us, is, again, having to, depending on the fact that if you want to modify the cape, if you want to cape a different way, having to go that route of, getting either a new drape cape or getting a new wire cape. It looks like in some of these poses, though, I can deal with it because it looks good. Because they are killing it with the poses, and I'm so glad that this thing articulates the way it does. It looks absolutely fantastic. That means you can pull off certain poses. It definitely looks good, bro. Like, damn, it looks like the way they've done it, and with just the photos itself, like Ultraman, you killed it. It looks like a movie still, bro. Like that head sculpt is definitely on point. It really is. For those who basically decide to use what'd you say?
I picked up a second figure.
Did you?
For it. Yeah. Well, remember I said I needed a suit for the vault anyway.
Oh, okay.
The day it was released, one of my comic book shops had both options available. I was like, let me go ahead and just snatch this right now while it's still. And then a couple days later, sold out. So and I know Sideshow recently sold out after its release as well. So yeah, I'm glad I jumped on that. Got that up.
Yeah, but it definitely looks good. Like, so many ideas. Like, and I have this one right here is super dope. I think X, you were talking about this.
So sick.
Yeah, this is what I want to replicate if I can, in some way, shape, or form. Because that's something I've never seen. I would have loved to have seen that in the film. This just stance, but the pose is just badass. It's got the wing, and the wings just give it such presence that I'm like, I never would have thought to have the wings just like that. But seeing it this way, I'm like, that looks incredible. It's got such attitude. I love it, and it's going to take up a ton of space. But hey, I will. For some things are just that important that I will make the space.
You know what would look dope with this? I'm just painting the picture in my head, and I'm looking at it. Looking at this pose here, but once that Jazz Inc. Catwoman comes out, having her like clawing up, oh, bro! I'm just looking at it in my head, having her below that, like right near the gargoyle. That shit would look incredible, bro. Like, this would be a centerpiece for that ass, especially if for those who are getting the 2-pack for the Catwoman. That would be incredible.
Back up real quick. What did you just say for that? What?
So if you do,
So did you mean that ass as in actuality, literally that ass, or did you mean like that was just a phrase you were saying?
That was just a phrase, bro.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Like I heard that and I was like processing. I'm like, don't. And it just.
It was a double entendre. I figured it could have been used two different ways.
That's the thing. I'm like, well, you're talking about Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman, like for that.
It's
Like,
the option for that ass, bro. No, I'm talking about.
But we talking about that ass. So I mean,
I guess you can say it is both.
Especially the way you're saying you're gonna pose it, that ass would be on display. So I'm just saying.
It's so true.
What's the kid 6 episodes? Is that bullshit?
Bro, you can't bring motherfuckers nowhere. But nah, this looks dope, bro. Like I love the way, even the way he did it here. Looks fantastic. I think one of my favorite out of all three of these, all the poses is this one. I love the way he did it. The side view with the cape. That looks absolutely fantastic, man. For real. Like, looks incredible. Look at that. Damn, man. Zord. Yeah. I absolutely cannot wait. Why does it always kick me out?
It's wild because I was at my comic book store yesterday and they had the 1.0 there. And because, I'm like, okay, let me go back to the 1/6 scale area. And they got it back in the back. I feel like they should have it behind like beaded curtains or something, But, they got it back in the back. I'm like, all right, let me go back here with the good shit, the good stuff, so to speak. And they had the 1.0, and I was thinking, like, how funny would it have been if I'd come across this, 2 years earlier, and seen it just sitting there in the case? I would have thought myself one of the luckiest people in the world,
right?
Because I didn't have it in my collection, and oh my god, it's just sitting right there. And now, well, this one is on the way. The 2.0 is on the way, and I'm very, very excited. But I'm just like, wow, there it is. You just like 2 years too late, but that's okay. That's all right, because someone else will get it hopefully for a good price. But yeah.
Costa, I'm looking at that mirrored case that you have back there and how dope the figure would look in one of those cases, bro. Like how dope that shit would really look in one of them. If you had Batman and Selena Kyle, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman in that joint, bro, that would be absolutely. Look at that.
This is what it looks like without lights on.
Damn.
It's like a stealth case.
And then when you turn the lights on,
you get.
Damn, bro. Can you imagine that? That's I love that case, bro. I love that case.
Actually, the Christian Bale Batman from Dark Knight. Remember when he's underground and that's the
Yep.
Yeah.
If you did Costa, damn. Costa, if you created a case that could fit both the Christian Bale and the Tumbler. Because remember, the Tumbler was down there as well.
That's easy, dude.
That would be fucking fantastic, bro.
Yeah, no, you can easily do that. Like, so one of the things that I've been trying to do is, like, at least for the DIY stuff, is to make it easy for people to get the equipment for it or get the materials and to easily do it. So, like, the only thing that's hard to get on this is this two-way mirror. I mean, you could get it from Amazon, but I have my place and they'll cut it for me. So I don't have to worry about it. Worry about the acrylic. Mm-hmm. And the other stuff, the aluminum, the measurements are nothing custom. So you just go to Amazon, you pick out what I tell you to pick out. Mm-hmm. And then there's these brackets. You don't have to drill anything. You put it together with brackets, screw it in tight, and then you slot in your acrylic. It's pretty easy, and no soldering. I didn't do any soldering, so I'm trying to make them as easy as possible. But I am thinking about if people want these, I can put something together. I've been pricing it out. It'll be more expensive if you go through me, because I'm gonna be like,
because you have to make it.
things.
That's the of course, manual labor, bro. Like, you're paying for labor.
So I priced them out. And the other thing is, if you look at little cases like this, like the ones on Sideshow or Apex Time or whatever, they're made of plastic. This is made out of wood and aluminum. Like, it's like higher end stuff. I know they have the glass on the front. I could put glass on the front, but I don't know. You don't want to accidentally break the glass. That would suck.
That's one of the dopest cases that I've seen you make thus far.
Yeah,
like, literally.
I had the vision, because I did see. Listen, there's the Apex Time Chaos Infinite one. Bob Dylan uses it a lot.
Yeah, he uses that
like,
one.
That's cool. I'm like, that's cool. But I was like, I want to do a little extra. So instead of the lighting is just a panel, it's an LED panel that you can cut and hook it into a power supply. So it's it really is, like, if you are here in person, it's a totally different experience than seeing it. Like, you see how like shiny that you can't see much. If I would have to shut this off, and
I love how sleek it looks.
Yeah,
it looks like something you could have in your, like, for people who are afraid
living room.
Exactly, you could have it in your living room, and your significant other would be okay with it. And then imagine like turning them on one by one by one, and it would just be this amazing experience. Because
you can't even see in it. Like,
it's so high end looking.
It's, oh my god! It really, if you saw this in person, it really does look. I can't explain it. Like, I've fallen in love with this case. I want to make. I'm making another one because I found an LCD panel that has an LED for the white light and then an LED for color, so you can do different colors inside if you want. So there's a lot of stuff that I've been working on, and this is one of the things I've been editing. I'm editing this tutorial. It's just taken forever. But I love in person. This thing, like, I put feet on it so you can just stick it on your table anywhere in the house. You could put it, and if you want, like, you don't have to put figures in here. You can put whatever you want in there, and it looks so
don't
cool.
say that to Agent Silver Fox. Please don't give him any ideas, bro. Don't give him
put in there. Did I miss something?
He's X-rated, bro. Please don't give him any ideas. Do not give Agent Silver Fox ideas, bro.
My 89 Batmobile would look amazing behind that.
Yeah, that would. Bro, the 89, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you said, like the Nolan Tumbler with the, with the that would look fantastic.
I was about to say, now you're gonna make me make a bigger case with the glass.
You can see it. See now you see.
Hell, you could make it into a coffee table. A coffee table that's got a mirrored finish, and you turn it on, and guess what's inside? Boom.
Yeah. You know what? You son of a bitches. People are gonna start asking me to make those now.
I'm telling you, bro.
Listen, I've had
genius, bro.
I've had so many people ask about making a coffee table display. The only reason why I haven't is because I have no place to put it here. I would have to like give it away or do like a contest or sell it. Like be like, here, this is what I made.
That
here
should
you go.
Right.
Because it'd be very easy to make one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, of course, motherfuckers would have to use coasters at all time. Use a coaster.
Well,
you'll know why.
I found a place. I've got a place that I could do. That will do a like a glass top. I can get a custom glass top made because you don't want to do a acrylic on the top of that. It'll,
Yeah.
it'll scratch and stuff.
Yeah.
But a glass top with the two-way mirror added. Oh no, I wouldn't even. No, you know what? Yeah, I would have to do a glass top. I'd have to be glass top.
Yeah.
Just
Damn,
the lighting
bro.
would be different. I'd do the lighting from the sides and underneath because the top of the table would be glass. So
Yeah.
I'd have to do some discreet lighting, but that's not a problem. We could do that.
So
We could do
everybody
that.
out
Coffee
there right
table.
now, this Friday coming, just to let y'all know, we not only will you be pre-ordering the Catwoman from Inart, get your pre-orders in for Costa's Pop Culture Living Room cases. You'll probably get them again if the pre-orders in. You'll probably get them by 2026 of next year, or even earlier, depending on how your pre-orders.
Oh, listen, the turnaround on these would be so quick.
See,
A guaranteed not 18 months. No shade to Magicase, but guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed within a few weeks, if that.
X. After a while, we would see a change of scenery. You wouldn't see Costa on the panel for a while, and then when he comes back, we're gonna see like a large room with a hallway with like two pillars. Him in like him in a house coat, like
with a top hat and a monocle,
with a glass of wine in his hand and some cheese.
Yeah.
Ordering his waiter. Could you bring the poupon, please? Wipers?
Pardon me, do you have any gray poupon?
Yeah, it's going to change the whole scenery, bro. It's not going to be the same. All offer cases.
Well, I will say if I can somehow start getting stuff for wholesale, it'll end up being way cheaper to sell them. That's the only problem I have. Like, I'm not a business right now, and I get everything. I have to buy things same place everybody else buys the stuff. So that's why it would cost more. But you would be in love with it.
Bro, it's an amazing key.
I mean, imagine just seeing a seamless panel of a seamless wall of that glass, and then you hit a button, and it's just vehicles. You had no idea walking into the room. It's just a seamless panel, shiny glass. You hit a button, and it would just work.
What you say?
Now you're gonna make me want to do this for all of my cases. I might do it for the cases back there.
How to make that happen.
Well, you said you're trying to figure out how to make it happen.
I said he fucking my emotions. I'm trying to figure out how to make that on the wall now. Like, damn.
The wow factor on that would just be incredible. I mean, imagine having a living room and having a coffee table and having people over. You want to come over and watch 89 Batman? People are like, hell yeah! And you're sitting there having drinks and you're talking about 89 Batman. And you're like, oh, before we start, check this shit out. And the coffee table inside the coffee table is a giant Batmobile.
Hell, Costa, if you can make an entire fucking detour,
all this, just that glass.
I am, dude. Glass. Wait, hold on.
All this.
Let me show you what I told you. I have a lot of projects in. This is aluminum. This is 4 pieces of aluminum in here, all one piece, 2,000 millimeters to make one, like it's like a Detolf. It's like a like a mono.
Yeah.
But it's going to be. I'm making it larger than those because I want to put it up against the wall over here. It's gonna go behind this door. So it's gonna have a wood top, wood bottom. I'm gonna have shelves for it. But now you're making me. I'm gonna just get two-way mirrored glass. Like,
bruh, and then you turn it on. It's just like you don't see in it until you turn it on and you see what's there, bro.
Yeah.
See.
So, I love it. Yeah. I love it.
Yo. See
that. By the way, that will be cheaper than buying, not buying a Detolf, but it'll cost cheaper than buying a mono by probably $100 after that tutorial gets out. But
and you can put it in any room of the house with the exception of the bathroom. Which why would you put your figures in the bathroom? But you put it in any room of the house and it would work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You'd never have to worry about
Put it in
running
your
out of
dining
space.
room.
Hey,
You could put it in your dining room and it would look classy as fuck.
that's what I'm saying, bro. You can literally have a pop culture living room, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you think
That's
about
the point.
it,
That's
you
the
can
channel, man.
literally
That's the
have
channel.
a pop culture living
Costa,
room.
Costa. Burn,
Yeah.
baby, burn. Let's do this.
Just make it happen. Hey, Costa, I'm telling you right now. You think I'm playing? After we get off the show, Calvin's gonna message, be like, "Hey, yo, can I get some orders in real quick, bro?"
This actually also has a name. This is the Grail Ion. So I have my Grail cases. I have a bunch of different Grail cases. Like you can see them hanging up over here behind the thing. Those are the lower tier. They're called the Grail Mercuries. I'm doing all Greek gods. So these are the Grail Mercuries. I got the Grail Atlas, which is down there, which is as big as this, but it has like WLED.
Yeah.
It's like pimped out, like to the extreme. This is called the Grail Aeon, Aion. That is the god of eternity. So that's why I named it that, because you get the infiniteness.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
they're all Grail cases because I wanted to showcase my favorite figures. So,
Well, hey, I mean, there's the display options, bro. If y'all want them, y'all know who to basically hit up to get it. And I just think that like something like this would be super dope as a display in one of those cases, man, for real. I know this is going to be coming home for a lot of people, different display options. I'm trying to get some custom made Jordans to put on with the fucking logo, bro. Like they trying to cheat. But yeah, nah, this is definitely dope to have. And look down there, bro. You see the mini remote? It looks exactly like this, bro. It's there. I didn't even take a look at it. It's basically down there, bro. Like it looks exactly like
yeah, it's right there.
yeah, I ain't even noticed that shit, but it's right down there. That looks incredible, bro. Like, yeah. But nah, this is definitely a high commodity to have in your collection. Again, to have the 89, I have the modern suit already, and then to get this one, the circle is now complete. You know what I mean? Especially of Keaton. Old man Keaton and then the younger version of Keaton. Like, yeah, that definitely is something that I cannot wait to have, in the display. That's definitely going to be something that I'm gonna bring home here once it's available. Now, again, with them, the turnaround on this might even be after the holidays, to be quite honest, because depending on what you got through, yeah,
so.
It might be, bro, because if you figure, if depending on which version you got, and I got the deluxe, sometimes if it has more than one SKU, like some people will get the regular version first. The deluxe probably would be like the last to go out, depending if they do it in batches. Because if it's done in batches, then they'll probably notify you to let you know it's coming a lot earlier than what you thought. But again, it just mainly depends. I got it through Underground, so which means no, actually I didn't. I ordered this through Sideshow.
I was
ordered
gonna say mine's through Sideshow. So
yeah, I ordered the deluxe through Sideshow. So again, depending on how you might start getting notifications earlier, because I think that was the only way you can get the deluxe was through Sideshow. Because again, like Underground and Hawkwood, they don't get the privy of getting the actual deluxes for some reason. So because it's an exclusive option through Sideshow. So again, hopefully, I'm hoping for me, because I'm playing the long game, the patient game. I'm hoping it does come, man. With everything that's coming, like this, Grievous, you know what I mean. All the others, I'm hoping it is going to, because I still didn't get the deluxe Snape. For some
so
people,
much, man. I'm dying.
Yeah, bro, like that. I still didn't get my Wolverine, my deluxe Wolverine yet. That still hasn't come. So there's a lot waiting, put it that way. That I'm like, yo, I can be patient. I can definitely be patient. Once it comes, it comes. So we'll just leave it in that particular space. But But yeah, man. Thanks everybody for thanks everybody for coming. I don't know if did we miss out on anything. I don't think there was anything else that was. I think we covered
It's
everything.
been weird.
So far. It's been like
It's
a slow
been
week.
weirdly slow, like for
Yeah.
months.
Which is scary. Which is scary.
Don't.
It's scary, bro, because when you
It's gonna
think
be like
about it,
TIE Fighter pilot's gonna come out because like come on. There's gonna be all these like ones that are not supposed to come out till next year. They're gonna be like, no, we're dropping them now. Just dropping them. They don't have head sculpts.
Nope.
So that's your list.
This is the list right here, bro. So if you figure
with that
so far we've gotten both Batman figures, we've gotten the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. So we've gotten 3 on this list so far. Some people are projecting that Chewie might come next. Yeah, some people
That's
are projecting. Yeah, that's paid off. Some people are projecting it might be Wolverine that comes next. It could be Harley, because like again, like some payments are being taken from that. We got X-23, Sagil Press. We got Nice Pool. I'm still debating on that one. I might just cancel that order because I have it, but just the whole controversy surrounding it, I might just be like, whatever. But yeah, again, and like they always sprinkle things in between, things that you don't expect to come.
Mm-hmm.
They always sprinkle in between this list. So far, this is what we know. You know what I mean? And things that haven't really been mentioned, you know what I mean? So we just got to kind of wait and see. Superman 2 from InArt. That's another figure that's definitely out there for a lot of people who, if they did get that one, you know what I mean? It's one that's on the list as well. And damn, you when you said that TIE Fighter pilot, I forgot all about that.
Well, I was thinking because that doesn't have a head sculpt. It's just the helmet and the body and what have you. That could be one that they would make early, like drop early, because technically the payment plans don't start till December for those, and they're like for 3 or 4 months, no 5 months for those,
and that's January to June. Yeah.
Who else? K2SO is another one. I'm like, he could probably drop soon because they already have the molds for him, and there's not much. Are they updating him? I don't remember because we talked about him a while ago. So there are some figures that could drop before they're supposed to. Although, is that supposed?
This is November. November
to March.
And the Clooney Batman and Robin and Mr. Knight, yeah.
So there are a bunch of possibles, and then like I said, anything without a head sculpt, they could move that up anytime. Like anything that's not a human being of a celebrity who they need to make a head sculpt for, they definitely could release early, and they have in the past.
It could definitely happen, bro.
The Beetlejuice from Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, no, it's Beetlejuice. You the third movie, if they ever make one, will be Beetlejuice. Oh no! Oh! They get a load of me.
Yeah, I mean, it damn, I forgot about that Beetlejuice.
I forgot about that Beetlejuice too. I thought for whatever reason, like, surely they released it already. No.
I want this one just for the tombstone. Like
just for the actual tombstone option it should get with it.
Yeah, unless I buy I'm trying to get funds together to get a new 3D printer, and if I can get one that I can just print that all on one at one time. There's a bigger 3D printer that I really want, but I have to put, maybe I'll do a fundraising drive with display cases. I don't know.
Yeah, I got the baby in here. Hey, baby, we supposed to be going to see Wicked for good today, so I can't wait to go see that.
Ooh.
I can't wait to go see that. But yeah, there's quite a few that if we think about it, yeah,
There's something fun that Underground put me onto because we were talking about saving money. We're always talking about saving money. But apparently PayPal Pay in 4, you get
yes,
20% back if you
yes.
pay for something using PayPal 20 or PayPal Pay in 4, I think, or Pay Later.
You get
So
what
you get 20% back
from?
if you use
How do
PayPal Pay
how do
in
you?
4 to check out. Like when you check out and pay,
Oh,
PayPal Pay in 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
okay, because
Wow.
I'm like I use that all the time. I've never gotten 20% off, but if that's the thing
It's
happening
something
at
I think it
Underground,
goes
I'm
into
going
like
to Underground.
I think you can do it anywhere, but I know Underground. I've got things on pre-order from, so I'm gonna have him. I'm like, hey, send me some invoices for things that I know are coming out, and I can get some of these figures for like 80, $100 off.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah,
I
20%
haven't.
off. I mean,
I've
if you
not
were to like,
seen
hey,
any.
Chris,
Like
Hot
I do
Toys for
paying for
20%
all the
off.
time. I love
Yeah,
paying
well,
for.
it's a thing that's happening now for like I'm guessing for the holidays. Where
Oh,
PayPal's
oh,
like, hey, spend money. So it goes until like December 8th,
okay.
and then after that it reverts back to 5%. But yeah, if you do Pay in 4, I know Pay in 4 is definitely one, and you get 20% cash back on your purchases. And I'm like, oh,
Nice.
well, yeah, 20% off for figures. Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, bro. I'm just
My
going through the
Disney
list
ticket now.
of what's this Scarecrow? That Scarecrow is there as well. Vader on the well, that's later.
I gotta
Uh,
get.
damn, I'm just looking at all this. Cassian, Darth Malgus.
Surprised we don't have Malgus yet. That's
Let me see. When is this due? January. So it's
okay.
expected in January. So
Wasn't it
that could
last
be.
January that it was, or last December that it was announced, like right at the end of the year?
Mm-hmm.
He could be
Mm-hmm.
released early, just like Starkiller. I mean, like you have some head sculpt in there, but it's not somebody who's famous. You just need to get it close enough.
Damn, I forgot about this Jar Jar.
At least
That's
I got
April.
Jar Jar on pre-order.
That's April. That's definitely April.
I did not pre-order that one yet.
Hold on. What about this Mr. Freeze for a lot of people?
I think it's March.
It's coming.
No,
January.
Believe me now, tell me
Yeah.
later. You know.
Yeah,
That Mr.
bro.
Freeze is $355. So $355 minus 20%.
Mm-hmm. That's
We're
okay.
coming out to $284 for Mr. Freeze. I'm like, yeah, those are prices I can get behind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jesus Kenobi up there. Let me see. You said the Batman and Robin, right?
Yeah.
November.
Yeah.
November to March. So that could be pretty soon, bro. Who knows?
I need to pre-order the Clooney. I don't know about the Robin though, but I do need to pre-order the Clooney because I have Mr. Freeze on order. I've got the Bane from Mars Toys on order, and I'm guessing someone's going to do a Poison Ivy at some point in time. So I'm like, let me get that. Let me get that Clooney.
Yeah.
I might get this Robin, but I'm definitely going to get the Clooney Batman.
Do you think they would give us the Batgirl eventually?
I would be. I think a third party will probably get to that before Hot Toys will.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I don't know if that's even on Jazz Inc.'s radar.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I think that's probably like a
safe bet. Yeah, safe bet that they probably won't.
They need to get that first Catwoman out so we can see what their figures are going to look like before.
Who, Jazz Inc.?
Start dipping into anything else. That's why I high NRD and the fact that don't have like a figure out that has a head sculpt. I think the Penguin is suffering from that.
Yeah,
that NRD on the Penguin was a bit shocking. Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jazz Inc., though, we have 7 days left for the 1/12 scale 89 Batman,
Yes,
folks. We got what 300 and let's see, we need 353 more in 7 days. So I might actually get two.
Also, we got to give a shout out. He's in the building, man. We got to give a shout out to Loco Lou, man. Loco Lou, thank you for popping through, bro. Doppelgangers out here. If you actually see the food, this is Loco Lou's doppelganger. That's pretty much out there. If you see him, just say, "What's up, Lou?" What's up, Lou?
I have so many questions about that photo.
Yeah, bro. Like he said, the overflowing of figures is so overwhelming that finding time to enjoy that what we have is harder than getting a girl piece. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, man. But I don't know. Just be prepared because there's definitely going to be a storm. The eye of the storm is definitely coming pretty soon, so be prepared. Anyway, man, thank you guys for being here. Another successful show. Great show. Great. Thank you for popping through. As always, Calvin, what you got going on the rest of the day, man, besides booty?
No booty on the agenda. Get some sleep and go back to work.
You gotta get some sleep. Yeah. I know work is just don't do too much, bro. Don't overextend yourself, bro.
You must not know me very well.
Yeah,
Years now.
yeah, I know. I can say that shit, but this is what you do.
I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm that type of person.
I feel you, bro. But always, man, appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. As always, Costa, man, what's going on with you, man?
I'm gonna finish a couple of these shorts, which I didn't realize they were gonna take so long to make. But I'm doing like essentially just a tutorial, but in little short form. So gonna finish that and then watch the Eagles hopefully beat the Cowboys.
That part, please.
From your mouth to God's ears.
So you said that, and I'm just imagining birds attacking people on horseback. I'm like, that's not it. That's not right.
Yeah.
That would be dope, though.
That would be pretty amazing.
These Cowboys ain't good enough to be on horseback. They
don't the shade of it all. Okay.
The shade of it all, man. You already know. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping through, man. And last but not least, the therapist, bro. What's going on with you, man?
Me, I'm just over here coveting Costa's cases because damn. I just want all of this to be those cases, Costa. I just want all of this. Like imagine that, but all over here.
Bro, just imagine sitting there, you just go, and it turns on, and everything behind you is illuminated with just like figures and shit like that behind you. That's just gonna be dope. That would be dope. I
mean, it will. I will say this: it will look like it's the glass is a little tinted, so you won't have the brightness of what you have right now. You'll see all the figures, but they won't be like as bright as what you have in that background.
But if you light it with like, if again, if you customize the custom cases yourself, you can get that illumination.
True. I mean? You can add more light. You'll make it brighter. You'll make it more visible. Yeah, definitely.
There we go. See, you're selling me on this. You're selling me. You're selling the audience. We're sold. Let's make this. I really just want
you can have a custom living room.
I really just want one of those coffee tables for my Batmobile. I just think that would just be an incredible piece.
I'm gonna start making that. I'm gonna see if I can make one of those just for you.
Yeah,
and we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
you heard it here, folks. Costa loves me.
We'll see.
He said, I need to put an order in for a few cases come from Costa, man. I'm telling you.
There you go. Pop culture living room right there. Yeah, I think it works on so many levels. But no, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate spending a lovely Sunday with all y'all and everyone out in the chat talking plastic and a place to put our stuff. Hopefully everyone has a very calm week coming up. Take some time for yourself. Take some time for the people you care about. But take some time. Appreciate the things. It is called Thanksgiving, so appreciate the things that you're thankful for. Are we doing a Wednesday show?
Yeah.
Well then, okay, so be here Wednesday.
We're gonna do it because we'll fuck around. I'm gonna fuck around and we'll probably do like a short show, but we'll depending on what actually comes through, we'll do it. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do is we'll do Wednesday show. We got a couple days. We got today, tomorrow. Okay, cool. So we start today. I can put an order in, have Calvin make some of that cheesy cornbread and just send it out to everybody. If he just sends it overnight, we'll get it.
Hold on,
Wednesday.
time out. I thought you were about to ask personal. I was like, I thought you were going to say, well, he can send me. I was like, well, I could probably do that. But you said everybody? Come on, man.
Everybody.
I ain't got that type of time in my head.
Everybody.
Everybody, bro. Like, send us all some cornbread. We give like a block of Calvin's cornbread,
If
bro.
that's
We
the
have
case, y'all should have been here for the Cali CollectorCon when I had the barbecue at the house. Maybe you missed out, but
Missed out on the beans, missed out on
But,
the
you know,
cornbread.
I mean, we got LA celebration coming, so you know who
Hell
knows what the
yeah.
future holds.
Hell yeah. I cannot wait.
That's
I
been a year and a
absolutely
half.
cannot wait. Costa, you going to Anaheim for celebration? Star Wars
It's
celebration?
not Anaheim, that's Los
Hell
Angeles.
yeah! If I can get tickets, yeah, that's my plan.
Okay.
LA, not
I was gonna
Anaheim.
say, yeah.
We'll be at the LA Convention Center.
What'd you say?
LA, not Anaheim.
What the this what
It's at LA.
oh
Yeah,
celebration is?
Is in, yeah.
So it's not in
LA.
Anaheim? I thought it was.
LA Convention Center, not Anaheim.
Oh, so it's going to be at the LA Convention Center this. Okay, I
Is
thought
that
it was
near
going to
the
be
Lucas?
Mexico.
No.
No?
Is that you said? Is it near the Lucas? I don't know.
It's
Is the
in
Lucas
the
Museum even in LA?
It's in the vicinity.
Yeah.
I gotta look up exactly where it's at, but it's out there.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, I'm sure
looks
I'm sure they're trying to get that finished so that can be a highlight for that weekend.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be at the LA Convention Center. So damn. So it looks like
Next door, literally next door to Staples Center. Sorry,
just
crypto arena, but for us natives, that will always be Staples.
okay. Okay. Shit.
I'm afraid I'm not going to get tickets, so I gotta.
Why
Well, I
not?
mean, even if I don't get tickets, I would if y'all are all going to go out there, I would go and just
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tickets-
I'm
hang out.
Anaheim, London, Japan, those are all easy to get. So I don't see how LA
Okay.
shouldn't be hard to get.
yeah.
But I'll be there regardless of whether I get tickets or not.
Second brother already has me on hotel search form.
Damn. Now that you said it, I got to get in and check because we know I'm glad you said that because we were looking for hotels around that. Well, mainly the Anaheim
you go to
area.
Anaheim, but you're going to be 40 minutes plus traffic away from where you need to be.
It is a
Well,
hot
that's
minute
what I'm
away.
saying. So
Just be down the street
now,
from Disneyland.
shit, I was thinking that we would do it in. Well, I'm pretty sure, Toya would be better. She'll be good with that because we stayed in Anaheim for Disney Star Wars Celebration at the convention center and just went right next door to Disney. So the Disney, the convention center in LA, I'm pretty sure she'll be happy about that. We just got to find a decent hotel around that particular area. You know what I mean? So,
Calvin, you have a spare room, right?
And you're the first to ask for it, so I do.
to you, I'm just texting her now. Okay, we got to get on the ball. Either that, or Costa, X. If we all go, everybody out there in the chat, if you go, Calvin got a mansion. We can stay at his crib.
Calvin has a what? This coming from the man that just told me not to work hard as I do. Now he's trying to sell my space off.
Bro, he said it with a straight ass face too. He's like, "Yo, Calvin has a what?"
This has been perfected for years now. I can never say anything with a straight face. So
yeah, that's funny. He's fit for people in the Calvin's extra room.
That's okay. I call Top Bunk.
Hey, I lay across the kitchen table, bro. Right there in front of the refrigerator with the plasma screen.
it's about the size of a tablet. It's not a plasma screen. It's an island, not a table. But I mean, it may be a little cold. I don't know, not heated or nothing. But
he said, "I mean,
I like that this whole thing is shaping up like The Hangover. It's like, how's this gonna go? Well,
yeah, you know what I mean." He said, "Leo laying across the kitchen table and Spider-Man on the roof."
whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. You already know. Whatever it takes. Anyway, man, thank you guys.
I'll give him a fresh pair of Calvins.
There you go. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Great show. Again, tune in. We got Comic Book Talk with Friends tomorrow night. We got some things to talk about there as well. Wednesday night, of course, Say What Wednesdays, Uncivilized. Well, I don't know if we'll be doing Civilized Scoundrel on Thanksgiving Day. That's probably not something we'll be doing, but I don't know. We'll keep you posted. Yeah, I probably won't. Friday, of course, Figure Flakes Friday. I don't know if we'll be doing that on Black Friday. We'll definitely probably be doing that. But yeah, we'll do that. And
Shit, all the sales start on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday anyway.
Pretty much.
And then Cyber Monday to follow up on it. So I mean, Black Friday is actually outdated these days.
It is. It's because they've been starting that shit. They already started. The Black Friday deals always start a week ahead.
Every year, retail has to beat the year they did before. Yep. So to beat their numbers, they have to keep pushing the issue for it's about to be Black 2 weeks prior in a minute. Yeah. They're about to keep pushing them forward and forward. So
I was gonna say Amazon's. I think
didn't Amazon just start some on the 20th?
Yeah, no, Amazon. Yeah, they've already started. I bought
something. They started already
yesterday.
They just keep pushing the numbers up. So
yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, thank you guys, everybody out there, for being there. Great episode. We'll see you again. Have a great rest of your day. Be at peace, all that good stuff, man. Peace, love, and all that gravy stuff. See you later. Peace.